Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a real quick review for you on the Stila Starlight Starbright Holiday 2016 Highlight Palette. And it's going to be real quick. There's only three different shades in here, so I want to show you what they look like with a beauty blender, with a brush, tell you my thoughts because I have already used this. So that's what the box looks like. Now, I want to go over with you whether I was dazzled or disappointed with this product. Let me give you swatches, and then I'll tell you what my conclusion really is. So the back, before I forget to show you, the back does have the name of each highlight. It's Transcendence, Kitten, and Bronze. And as most of y'all know, Kitten is their iconic color. This is what the inside looks like. I've mentioned this before, I'm going to mention it again. These are a bouncy kind of cream consistency. So when I first went to buy this product, it was for the Sephora preview launch party of Holiday 2016. I thought they were powder products, and so I was so excited to get my hands on it. As I'm standing outside the store reading the description, because they had released them online as well, I end up reading that they're like a bouncy type of consistency, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're like a color pop. I'm a little disappointed. But so at that point I had made up my mind, you know what, I'm probably not going to grab it. But of course in the mayhem everybody's like swarming in, grabbing stuff, and I swatched them and I thought, oh my gosh, they swatch so pretty, so I wanted to give them a try. Let me show you real quick what they swatch like on my finger. This is several swirls of my finger in the pan. This one's Transcendence, Kitten, and Bronze. So they swatch very nicely. So my concern was how they were going to perform on my skin, like basically how I was going to get it on my skin, because I don't really like using my fingers to put product on my face. Even if you do wash your hands and your hands are clean, I mean, then your hands up all in your face, you rub off your foundation, you know, you still have the chance of like getting bacteria on your face. So it's not really my preferred way. I prefer to do a beauty blender or a brush. So the first time that I used this product, I used the Anastasia A23 highlight brush. So I will say, whenever you work with a cream product and you work with a brush, whenever you're digging your brush into the product, you're going to end up with like dents in your product, you know, all these crevices. So it's not, then it looks, you know, used and gross. So, but I do want to show you the difference of using this to using the beauty blender. Now I did, after using the brush, I tried going in with the beauty blender, with a dry beauty blender, and I loved it. That's going to be my preferred method going forward. And so just in case you're still on the fence on whether you want to pick this up or not, I do want to show you the different ways of putting this on so that you can see if this is going to be too much work, you know what, I'm not going to pick that up. It's not right for me. So I usually would say that, but you know, I got caught up in the store. So I'm picking some up on my brush right now, and I can already see it's like making all these chunk marks in the product, which is a little disappointing. So let's go ahead and apply this right here. So you're going to see it doesn't really, there's not really a whole lot there. And that's with me going in several times. So, I mean, you can see a little bit of a sheen, but not a whole lot. And so that was my concern in first purchasing this. But with the beauty blender, I do pick up quite a bit. I love an incredible highlight. I don't care. I work in the corporate world and I don't mind having like a glow to the moon on my face. So it's my preferred look. So right here I'm going to swipe, and you can tell that makes all the difference in the world. Yeah. Let me put on a little bit more. Now, again, see there, you can see that glow. Keep in mind, again, this is not going to be your Becca Champagne Pop, Becca Opal, your Cover FX enhancing drops, this is not going to come close to that. This is more for a lit from within type of glow. If you want just a kind of just a slight wash of a sheen to your cheekbones, this will give you that, but it's not going to give you the bam in your face highlight if that's what you're going for. Next, I'm going to go in with Kitten. So I grabbed about that much on my brush. So let me put it right there to see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Okay. So you can see a little bit of a sheen right here. Okay. Let me go in with a beauty blender and you'll see the difference. Of the three shades, Kitten is my favorite. I tend to prefer champagne, the lighter champagne colors when it comes to highlight. But see, right here, this whole area is where I applied with the Beauty Blender, and you can see that it really gives off a good sheen. So, right here is where I applied with the brush. Right here is where I applied with the Beauty Blender. That's the shade Kitten. Last but not least, we're going to go in with the shade Bronze. So you can see that's what I picked up on my brush. I'm going to place that right there. Now because this is the darker of the three colors, it's going to show up on my skin a little bit more without having to dig in too much. So that's what it looks like with the brush. And then I'm going to take some on my Beauty Blender. And there you go. This is with my Beauty Blender. And this is with the brush. So you definitely get more payoff when you use the Beauty Blender. Plus, you don't dig into the product as much. It doesn't create so many like holes in the product because it's cream. So with the Beauty Blender, you just sweep. And then, you know, with the brush, you're kind of like pricking holes into the product. So now that I've used the Beauty Blender, you can see it's kind of smoothed over. It doesn't look as bad. So I will say though, I haven't used this a whole lot of times, and these the product in the pan is already starting to get a little flat. You know, when you first buy something that's got, well, in this case, it had like a little bit of a dome. When it was brand new, it looked like a little dome, and now after a few applications it's already starting to look flat. So just keep that in mind as well. You'll probably go through this faster than you would a powder or, you know, Cover FX enhancer drops, something along those lines. So this was $39. I purchased it at Sephora, and like I said, it's part of their Holiday 2016 collection. This is one of those times where I am going to say I am neither dazzled nor disappointed. I'm kind of, you know, it's okay. I'm not, you know, this isn't rocking my world or anything, but I'm also not hating it. So I think I can get some pretty good use out of it. I think it's a good price for $39. And like I said, if you are into the more subtle type glow, you know, not, I don't think it has glitter. I've heard people say it's a little glittery. I don't personally think so. Definitely not any kind of chunky glitter, that's for sure. But if you're looking for more of a subtle glow, you're not into the whole trend of a, you know, disco ball on your cheek, then this is going to be for you. So I hope this has helped you decide whether this product is right for you, whether it should be on your list for this holiday season. And before I let you go, I do want to give you the verse of the day, which is going to be James 4:8, which says, "Come near to God, and He will come near to you." I hope this encourages you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you're enjoying the fall as much as I am. I will say it's so hot. I'm ready for true fall weather that it doesn't really feel like fall quite yet, but I've grabbed all my decorations. I've put out all the fall decor. I'm ready for a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. So enjoy the fall season, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!